November 18th. Just finished my 4th load a couple hours ago. Picked up yesterday around 6 o'clock. Well, I got there probably around 6, and they had a mechanical issue at the shipper. So got my brake out the way while I was waiting, and probably left close around 8:30, somewhere around there, and had to take that to Grambling, Louisiana, and I got there around 11:30. I got there to the staging area, and man, that was 11 trucks ahead of me. So I knew it was gonna be sitting there for a while, so I went ahead and jumped in the sleeper berth, took a nap. Man, started unloading around 8 o'clock in the morning. So this time I was on my own. I did have a fellow driver that I actually met up in orientation, and he was there, so feel a bit more comfortable. But other than that, he helped me out with the hose, hook up a hose here and there. But other than that, I had it pretty much on my own. Finished up, got to a truck stop, fueled up. Now I'm parked here, waiting for another load. So I figured in the meantime I'd go ahead and repair this hose that's under my chair. Well, a couple of days ago, I was gonna get out of the seat, so I basically pushed the seat all the way back so I can get up and hop into the sleeper berth without having to run into the steering wheel or the stick. When I did that, I tore a hose. So one of the air hoses in the chair, it was the hose that makes the seat go up or down. I didn't see it till the following day to see how the damage was, and I was like, man, I'm gonna have to get a new hose. Cut it maybe about 4 inches, but if I do that, it's not gonna be long enough to where it connects on that side. So now, I'm still waiting for a load. Well, let me go ahead and try to knock it out. So I got some tape, some sealant tape that says it's good for hot temperatures and air supply and all that. And now I'm looking at it. I see that it's that little piece is actually just maybe 7-8 inches long, so I could just go ahead and replace the whole thing. But the thing is, finding a hose that size, and at the truck stops, the only thing you can find is really the air gun kit to clean your cab. So I'm thinking now I'm just gonna go in there, buy that, and instead of using the air gun kit, I'm just pretty much just using it for the hose alone. That's it. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna be my only option, because I don't think there's a place that's gonna have that size hose specifically for the seat here or anywhere. So unless I go home or to a dealer. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out, but just to see if I can show you. All right, I'm gonna lift the seat up. Thing is, it just goes down as soon as I let go of the button. There's a hose right there in the middle. That's the one that's damaged, and that's the one that goes down. There it goes. See the airbag? Well, coming from the airbag, there's a hose right on top of it. Let me see if I can reach it in time before it goes down. This one right here, and the damage is right there, going up to the top part, which is right there, that one in the middle. That's where it's damaged. So I'm just gonna unclip it from there, and from that brass piece right there, and replace that whole hose, and just use the hose that's in the air gun kit, and see if that works out. So we'll find out. So I'm back. This is the blowgun kit I was talking about that I bought here in Pilot, and I pulled it a certain way so you can see a little bit better. That's the hose right there. It's damaged and needs to be replaced. So I'm going to pull it off that end, and from that end, see, it's like maybe 7 inches or so, and use this instead. So I'm going to cut the ends off the hose and use that to, hopefully that'll fix the issue. So we'll see how. I have this seat held up by this little bar right here, this little tire checker. I got this as a gift from a neighbor, an old neighbor of mine who was a trucker for over 30 years. He said, hey, he gave me this as a gift since I was going over the road almost 5 years ago. So it's come in handy. So right now it's holding this seat up. But this seat is heavy. You can't keep it up. You have to have something holding it up. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get those hoses detached and install that, and then I'll show you the end product. Hopefully, we'll have a success. All right, here's that piece I was telling you. It was leaking from that area, so I finally got the hose out. Man, I was struggling to get this sucker out. It is not easy, I'll tell you that. I was doing it all wrong, tell you that though. When I found out how to do it, it was still tough. I kept trying to pull thinking these just popped off, but apparently you gotta squeeze the ends together and then pull at the same time. Well, that's kind of hard when you're all bunched up in an awkward position, putting your head all the way to the floorboard, squeezing your hands with 2 pliers underneath the seat that could fall at any second if I knock out the support. Got one end, and then I had to get the other end. This end I got first. This other end I struggled, so I went ahead and just pulled the whole adapter or fitting off. So we'll go ahead and cut the hose next, and let's see if this will work.